Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher, and in today's session we are going to talk about CSAT previous year questions, Logical Reasoning 2022. Okay, so we are going to start with this. Okay, what is the value of x in the sequence of 20, 10, 10, 15, 30, 75 and x? Okay, so if I see what is the pattern we can have, we have 20, then we have 10, okay, then we have 10, then we have 15. So if I say, if I multiply by 1 by 2, I'm going to get 10. Then if I multiply by 1, so I'm going to get 10 into 1, that is equal to 10. Then if I multiply by 1.5 or 3 by 2, I am going to get what? 15. Then I am going to multiply by 2, I am going to get 30. So basically the multiplication factor is continuously increasing by 0.5. So first it is half, then 1, then 1.5, then 2. So next should be 2.5. So 2.5 multiplied by 2.5, 30 into 2.5 is going to be 75. Does it match my conclusion? Yes. So next should be 75 multiplied by 3, and that's going to be 225. So my answer of this question is going to be option D, that is 225. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The question says, which date of June 2099 among the following is a Sunday? Okay, now generally if I talk about a question of calendar, generally a base date is given, but in this scenario base date is not given. So whenever base date is not given, you can always start with 1 January 2001, and 1 January 2001 is what? That is going to be your Monday. This is a base date if base date is not given. Or what you can do, you can start from the current day itself. So both ways are fine. Okay, now I know in every 4 years we get 5 odd days or 5 extra days, because out of every 4 years there is going to be 3 normal years and 1 leap years. Okay, so from 2001 to 2099, so if I'm talking about 1 Jan 2099, okay, so sorry, so it is going to be 98 years, right? So 4 years are going to give you 5 odd days. Okay, so 96 years are going to give you, so 4 into 25, sorry, 24 will give you 96. So 5 into 24 will give you 120 odd days. So now 97th and 98th means 2 years are going to give you 2 more odd days. So overall number of odd days is going to be 122 in 98 years. Okay, so the total number of odd days are going to be 122 till 1st Jan. Now Jan has from 1 Jan to 31st Jan. Jan is of 31 days. There are 30 days. So 30 days means 4 weeks and 2 days. So in Jan, I am going to get 2 more odd days. Okay. Then if I talk about Feb, Feb is 28 days. So 0 odd days. March is 31 days. So 3 odd days. And April is 30 days. So 2 odd days. May is 31 days. So 2 odd days. Okay. So this we have calculated till 31st May 2099. So how many odd days we are going to have? We are going to have 132 odd days. Okay. So 132 odd days, it means if I divide this value by 7, because I need to figure out how many weeks it is. So it is going to be 18 weeks and 6 days. So effective number of odd days are going to be 6. So after Monday, on 31st May 2099 will be 6 days after Monday. So 6 days after Monday is actually going to be Sunday. So on 31st May 2099 is going to be Sunday. So next Sunday is going to be 7 days after 31st May, or I would say 7th June. So answer of this question is going to be option D, that is 7th June. Okay. Now Let's move on to the next one. What does it says? A bill of 1840 is paid in the denomination of 50, 20, and 10 notes. Okay. Total, there are a total of 50 notes are there. Okay. Now I need to figure out that in how many ways I can pay it. Okay. So first question is saying that 25 notes of 50 rupees are used. Okay. I need to pay a total of 1840. Now I am checking the first scenario. So 25 notes are used. So 25 notes of 50 rupees is going to give me 1250. Okay. Now how much money is remaining? That is 590. And how many notes are remaining? That is 25. Now, if I am paying everything by 20 rupees notes itself, then still 25 notes are going to give me a maximum of 500 rupees, and I cannot pay 590 with the help of 25 notes if I'm not using any 50 rupee notes, because 50 rupee notes we have already used. Okay, so basically this arrangement that we are talking about is not possible. Okay, now let's look for second one. So 35 notes of 20 rupees are used. So out of 1840, 700 rupees we have received from 35 notes. Okay, so how many notes are remaining? 15. Now 15 notes, and if I assume that every note is of 50 rupees itself, then maximum amount from these 50 rupee notes I can have is 750. That amount cannot be equal to 1840. The maximum possible amount is going to be 700 plus 750, or I would say 1450. That's not possible. So first is not possible, second is also not possible. Now let's look at the third one. 20 notes of 10 rupees means 200. Okay. Now, how many notes are left out? 30. Now, let's assume every note is of 50. So, what is the maximum sum you can get? That's 1500. So maximum amount in this scenario that can be generated is 1700. That cannot be equal to 1840. It means this is also not a possible scenario. And question is talking about which of the following statement is not correct. It means first is not correct, second is not correct, third is not correct. So answer of this question will be option D. Now let's look at question number 4. What does it say? If the order of the letters of English alphabet is reversed, okay, and each letter represents the letter whose position it occupies, okay, then question is talking about what is the arrangement for Lucknow, okay. So it means it says A will be replaced by Z, B will be replaced by Y, C will be replaced by X, D will be replaced by W, uh, E will be replaced by V, F will be replaced by your U, and something like this. Okay. Now, so basically, if it is rank from the start is going to be replaced by rank from the back. Okay. Okay. So the number for A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number for this is 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, and 21. So if I say 1 plus 26 is 27, so 1 will be replaced by 26, and sum of those two numbers is 27. 2 will be replaced by 25, sum of both of them is going to be 27. 3 will be replaced by 24, so sum of those two will be 27, and so on. Okay. Now, first alphabet I'm not going to check, because every alphabet is what? O. Now next one is U. Okay, so U, I can say it is going to be replaced by F. So this is rejected, this is rejected. I got two options. Okay, now let's look last one. W. W will be replaced by D. Okay, so W will be replaced by D, so that is also rejected. So in that case, answer of this question will be option D. Now let's move on to the next one. What does it say? In a tournament of chess, there are 150 entrants, and if someone loses, that person is eliminated. Okay. And there are no ties, no draws. So, how many matches are played in the entire tournament? Okay. So, how many players we have? 150. How many winners we have? One. And one person is being eliminated in one match. So, one person is being eliminated in one match, right? So, one person is being eliminated in one match. And if you want to have one winner, it means how many people you need to eliminate? 149. So, if you want to eliminate 149 players, then how many matches are required? 149 matches. So, answer of this question is going to be option C, that is 149. Okay. Now let's look at next question. What does it says? This question says, is Z a brother of X? Okay. Is Z a brother of X? Okay. Now first statement says X is a brother of Y. Okay. So now if I look at this statement very carefully, it means, is Z a brother of X? It means the question itself is talking about the gender of Z. Z has to be male because Z has to be brother. Okay. But it doesn't care about the gender of X. X can be sister of Z. X can be brother of Z. So here what is important? The gender of Z. Z has to be male. Okay. Now it says X is a brother. Okay. So X is male. X is a brother of Y. Okay. Now, Y is also a brother of Z, but in this case, so it means I can say X should be brother of Z because X is brother of Y, Y is brother of Z. It means X should be brother of Z. But do we know the gender of Z? We don't. Z can be either brother of X or it can be sister of Z, is sister of X. And so basically, with the help of first statement, we cannot determine the gender of those two gender of Z. So first statement alone is not sufficient. If I look at second statement, what does it say? X, Y, Z are siblings. Again, it's a random statement. It means all three of them are either brothers or sisters. Again, it doesn't give us any idea about the gender of Z. So second statement is not sufficient. Now, if I combine both the statements, I can see that Z is, again, we cannot figure out the gender of Z. So it means neither first is sufficient, nor second is sufficient, nor both are sufficient. So answer of this question is going to be option D, that both statement 1 and statement 2 are not sufficient to answer the question. And with this, we conclude this session. If anyone has any doubt, you can drop a message in the comment box. Thank you.